Hello and welcome to Legacy IS Academy. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. They have given certain directive on 21st of August, which they withdrew on 28th of August related to A1 and A2 specific milk and talking specifically about the ghee. Okay? So, before we begin this topic, this is just a sample example of what FSSAI was objecting to. Okay? So, what they claim, various companies, this is example of one particular company, but what this has been the claim of majority of the companies, if it is a ghee, okay, that has been made out of A2 cow's milk, okay, so in that case, see the price, it is approximately 2,850 rupee per liter, okay? Or this is 3,000 rupees per liter or 2,060 rupee per liter, okay? So this is what they are charging if the ghee is made out of A2 cow's milk, okay? But if it is made out of A1 cow's milk or the usual cow's milk, so the price comes down to approximately 720 rupee kg, okay, 720 rupee liter, or 600 में 900 ml, ठीक है, और 575 rupee kg or 575 rupee per liter, ठीक है. So this is a drastic difference. This is 2,800 or approximately 3,000 rupees per liter, and this is 500 rupees per 575 rupee per liter. Why this drastic difference? What was FSSAI objecting to? Ki companies are making claims that they are making ghee out of A2 milk, and upon that they add this super relevant thing related to food industry nowadays, that it is organic. It is A2 cow's organic milk. This ghee is made out of A2 cow's organic milk. So that means they are claiming this to be the best ghee that you can serve to your family. And in that stance, they are increasing the price. Okay? So, why the things were running into news is FSSAI stated that you cannot make such claims and surge the price of ghee to this large extent. Okay? So, the directive came up on 21st August, but it was withdrawn on 28th of August. Now, why was it withdrawn? That also we will be analyzing. Okay? But is there any difference between A1 cow versus A2 cow? That also we will be studying. Okay? So, what is A1 and A2? A1 and A2 are basically genes that are found in a particular cow. Okay? And the genotype will be A2A2 or A2A1. Okay? So, talking about where does it matter? Okay? So, let's say the cow is having a particular type of genotype, but how does it affect us? That we will be studying. So, to understand that, we need to understand that milk contains a huge amount of milk is water, that is approximately 88%. Okay? The protein content in milk is approximately 3%. Now, if we try to break up this 3%, we get 80%. 80% of the protein which is found in milk is called as a casein protein, and just about 20% is the whey protein. Okay? Now, is 80% ko again if we try to break up, 30% of the casein protein is found to be the beta protein. Okay? Now, this beta protein can be of two types. One is A1, the other one is A2. So, this is how the genes in the cow will affect the protein content that we are consuming, whether it is A1 protein or an A2. A1 beta protein or A2 beta protein. So, beta is a type of casein protein. And beta's classification can be done in the form of A1 and A2. Okay? Now, coming back to which is better, A1 cow's milk is better or A2 cow's milk is better, or is it justified to increase the price from 575 to 3,000 rupee liter? Is it justified? Okay? So, talking about which is better, healthier. Okay? So, European cows, usually European cows have a genotype of A2A1, okay? Whereas, if we talk about India, 100% of the buffalo's milk that is found in India and approximately 98% of the cow's milk that are found in India are all A2, okay? Zebu, Gir, or whatever be the native cow. I am not talking about the crossbred cow, I am talking about the indigenous cow's milk. that is majorly A2. ठीक है. Now 1992 में there was a New Zealand research. ठीक है, there was a research carried out by New Zealand because New Zealand is one of the largest producer. और 1992s में 1990s में it was the largest producer of milk. Now it has been replaced by India. India is the largest producer of milk, but New Zealand has been in amongst the top list. ठीक है. So there was a research which was conducted in 1992 in which it was stating कि A1 type of milk, it has been found that it is somehow linked to diabetes. All those human beings who are a regular consumer of A1 cow's milk, it has been found that they are more susceptible to diabetes. Okay? Although European Food Standards Agency, they rejected this claim. They stated, no, this is not correct. There is no link between diabetes and A1 type of cow milk. Okay? Or A1 type of milk. Now again 2000 में there was again New Zealand में one company called A2 company. ठीक है? The name of the company itself was A2, and they started marketing A2 milk. ठीक है? They tried to collaborate with Australian agency also, and New Zealand and Australia have a combined food standards agency called Food Standards Australia New Zealand. ठीक है? This company which was placed in New Zealand, who had done this research earlier, they started marketing the A2 milk. ठीक है? And A2 milk को market करते करते they petitioned this food standard agency that you need to start putting up health warnings on A1 milk. ठीक है? Now, but this food standards agency, they rejected, no, there is no link between these two and we cannot set up any warning. So they rejected, plus they also asked A2 that you should withdraw the claims that your milk is not leading to diabetes, because there is no link, established link nahi hai. Although there can be, but so far we have not found any such link. Okay? So they had requested A2 company to withdraw the claims that they were stating that A1 is leading to diabetes, whereas A2 is not leading to diabetes. Okay? Then we had A2 dairy marketers, A2 the company in New Zealand, and one more company in Australia by the similar name called A2 dairy marketers. They started marketing A2 milk together. From New Zealand and Australia, they started marketing the A2 milk together. Okay? But then they were fined by the government. Both these companies were fined by the government, stating that you cannot make such claims that A1 is leading to high blood sugar levels. Okay? So this was what the trend which was continuing. But then all of this ended up in India. 2005 ke around we started carrying out research in India. Okay? And in India there were three bodies which were conducting this research. One was National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resource. National Bureau of Animal Genetic Resource. Second is the National Dairy Research Institute. Okay? So two bodies, and the third one, that was Indian Veterinary Research Institute. So these three bodies together were carrying out the analysis, but they were actually not doing the research on Indian cows. They were just analyzing the data which was coming up, published on the New Zealand's research papers, journals, and they were basically analyzing the New Zealand's research in 2009. 2005 se research began, and they analyzed and published the research which was carried out in New Zealand. Okay? But they also stated this fact, plus they also came up to this knowledge that A1 milk is not leading to diabetes, although there may be some relation which has not been established. But these three bodies also clearly stated that Indians do not need to worry about it, because the most common form of milk that we consume in India is mostly A2. Okay? So they stated that 13 out of 15 Indian breeds, and I am talking about cow breeds, okay, they produce A2 genotypes, and so all the kind of milk, the protein, the beta-casein protein that the milk is containing, this is mostly A2 in Indian cows. If we talk about Indian buffaloes, this is 100% A2 cow's milk, A2 beta-casein protein. Okay? Now, coming to what FSSAI was objecting to, when 21st August ko, it came up with the advisory notice that these companies are not supposed to publish any such things related to surged prices, related to ghee made out of A1 cow's milk. So what they were objecting to. Okay? So they were stating that the companies are bluffing. It can be various companies, or all those companies who are putting up differential price on A1 cow's milk versus A2 cow's milk, or A1 cow's ghee versus A2 cow's ghee. This is what it was objecting to. First major objection is on the ground level it is not possible. It is not possible on ground level. At the dairy level it is not possible to determine whether the milk is A2 or A1. Okay? A2 or A1. So we require genetic sampling of every such milk which has come out of the cow, to determine whether this milk protein contains A1 or A2 beta casein protein. Okay? So ground level pe, because you are not carrying out genetic testing every time, so it is not possible to determine. Okay? So it is not feasible for every company to verify and promise to the customer, on the other hand, that you are providing us with A2 cow's milk or A2 cow's ghee, milk's ghee. Okay? Second objection was, ghee does not contain protein. Ghee contains purely fat, no presence of protein at all. Okay? So if you are claiming that this ghee contains A1 cow's milk, the benefits of A1 cow's milk, or does not contain the demerits of A1 cow's milk, okay? It contains the benefits of A2 cow's milk and does not contain the demerits of A1 cow's milk. This is incorrect, because ghee is already processed protein. Okay? Because this does not contain protein, it contains only fat, so there is no basis to claim such A1 versus A2 cow's ghee specifically. Third thing was, there is no clarity of which one is better, A1 or A2, because we do not have a proper research data. Okay? And one more objection that they were stating, when the companies sell milk, okay, let's say Big Basket or any company for that matter, various companies, when they are selling milk, okay, there are various big and small brands which are selling milk. So this, when they are producing, they are packaging, providing us with the full packet milk, so they are usually mixing the milk of many different types of breeds. It can be cow plus buffalo, it can be pure cow but different breeds of cow. So you cannot promise that whatever is the milk present in that packet is purely A2 or purely A1. It will be definitely a mix of both. Okay? Because India mein, point number one, the breeds are also crossbreed now. Crossbreed. You can have indigenous breeds also, but with indigenous breeds, again we come to this problem ki every time the milk that is being produced, it will contain A2 protein or A1 protein is not sure. Okay? Plus, if we are talking about the package, the cooperatives, okay, so which is going for the packet milk, so they are usually seeking the milk from crossbreeds. Okay? It can be cow plus buffalo, it can be only cow, only buffalo, but even if it is only cow or only buffalo, they are not sticking to one single breed. So ultimately, the protein that comes out of this milk is not clear. Okay? So this is what was the objection of FSSAI. Now, talking about the directives, why did it come up and why was it removed? So 21st August ko, what was the objection that we have studied, but what did FSSAI advised? What did they say was, first, there is a deadline to the companies of that you have only 6 months to exhaust, to get rid of whatever you have existing stocks. Okay? Second, is all the e-commerce company must remove such claims immediately. Okay? E-commerce company, if they are claiming that this is A2 cow's milk and A1 cow's ghee and all that, all such claims have to be removed. Okay? So this came up on 21st of August, but 28th of August they withdrew. Now why did they withdraw? It was because there is an ongoing research. As we have seen, Australia and New Zealand have already carried out the research. But US has also initiated this research, and they are also basically analyzing the New Zealand's data. They are also not carrying out the research on their own. But FSSAI says that we are withdrawing this notice currently because this is not in coherence with whatever Australia, New Zealand or US is carrying out the research with. Okay? Second objection was, Indian Council of Agriculture Research says that FSSAI does not categorize A1 and A2 cow's milk. This categorization in FSSAI's directive is itself not there. Okay? See, Indian Council of Agriculture Research was saying that the current milk standards, these milk standards which have come up from Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, they do not recognize any differentiation based on A1 or A2 type. So if you are not recognizing any difference, then how do you claim that these differences are incorrect? First, you need to identify what is the difference between A1 and A2. Then only you can say whether A1 is bad or A2 is bad, or whatever it is. Okay? So because FSSAI's classification is not there, so you cannot object to others' classification. Okay? So on that basis, currently the decision has been taken back, but we never know that if the research continues, then FSSAI can come back with the advisory. Okay? So with that, we come to the end of this topic. If you have any doubt, please do let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much and all the best.